Hello, today I was downtown in center. There was a shopping mall, now they call mall. Before it was shopping center and before centro commerciale in Italian. And there was a bookstore called bookstore. What's wrong with that? Well, if you're in Italy, that sounds so bad. Sounds like colony. We are not a colony. We're not supposed to be a colony. This is a shitty society. I speak English not because I believe in the globalization and all this mumbo jumbo stupid things, this frame where everything that is globalized, that European Union is good, everybody who's outside European Union mentality is a Eurosceptic, is a demagogue, is panders to the people. Well, it's called democracy. Rich people want not rich people to be stupid and ignorant in order for them to feel superior and entitled to oppress other people. If you had a society where citizens are in the know, are able to judge things, are able to tell what is real, what is wrong, or that's not real, wrong, right, all the shades, have the benefit of the doubt. If people studied also philosophy, literature, and not just technical things, they would be able to decode our society. They don't want that. They want us to be only technicians, to do our menial job, even if we know many things, our technical job, and we don't want us to see the big picture. The big picture is that money is the essence of everything in this society. And since money has power, it's like the Lord of the Ring. Take out the rings, put in their money, and you understand everything. Money corrupts. Who has the money will keep on having money, because with the money you have the power, with the power you have the money. It's a vicious circle. And with the money, not all the money, because you need money to keep your money, you need money to be in power. You understand? You need a surplus of money, that's capitalism, to corrupt people, to adjust things for a country to have military power, like America, United States of America, or other countries. Because if your power, your richness, your wealth is based on fair trade, you wouldn't need an army. Sorry. A mosquito. We are just mosquitoes in this society to the rich people. So this is the way I see society. I see a very, very dumbed down society where also these instruments, ukuleles, are instrumental to this dumbed down society. There's nothing wrong with the ukulele. I wouldn't have so many, but the way people learn a musical instrument is not based on culture, on tradition, on musical interpretation. It's technical. Chord shapes, strumming patterns, and that's it. That's not music. Or better said, this is the lowest form of music. Okay? It stands to... It's like drawing the outline or something, and being a painter or a drawer, you need to have all the shades, decide how to see a person, how to paint it. You have the same subject and you have 20 people that draw or paint the same subject. You have 20 different views of the subject. When you have 20 people reading a piece of music and you have 20, I mean, if they play together, this is supposed to be not 20, because you can have an arrangement. I can play a note, you can play another note, but you have 20 people, one after the other, playing the same song, and they play it the exact way. That's something wrong. That's not music. Otherwise, we have one take of a piece of music, and everybody, every generation would hear, now you can record things, the same interpretation. That's not the way it goes. That's why people die, other people are born. Without this change, you have so many people that, having so many people with different brains, different software in their brain, that allows for a great deal of technical progress. Technical progress is not everything. Technical progress is instrumental to the real core of our being of this world, which is being different and express ourselves, and thus doing pleasing other people, because we like something that is different from us, but not so different from us that we cannot understand. We can relate to somebody, but find something new or something that in ourselves that resonate with other people, but we didn't realize before. So, in this great picture, people who think differently, as I do, and the guts to speak their mind when they say things they don't like. I'm not out there for blood and judging everybody who is not that good, because most people are better than I am technically speaking. The more time passes, the more, like when you age, there are less people that are better than me, because you progress, yeah? And in the ladder you go a little bit higher. But the point is not this. The point is, when I say fake, phony music done only to get hits, to get views, to get likes, to please the ego of the people who play that music. When I see a person playing all kinds of music with no thread, with no fil rouge, as they say in French, I don't like, express my mind. What happens when people deal with somebody like me? If people are stupid, if people think that they have some, yeah, I'm on the web, I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube to project my ego, my super ego, then interpret all other people in this manner, so that they cannot really understand where I come from, but I understand them. I interpreted this society. I don't think that I'm perfect. I can make mistakes, I can misjudge people, but all in all, I get the nail on the head most of the times, and that pisses people off. So in the word of ukulele, I said, well, hold on a second, you're reading somebody else's solo. That's his, that's like infringing copyright, so to speak. Um, Mainly, if you don't say that, that's being intellectually honest. You have to say, I'm reading Charlie Parker solo, I'm reading Django Reinhardt solo. I saw that with the recorder and the ukulele. They don't accept that. The first thing I don't like, one thing I don't like at all, is when they call ukulele cover. There's not such a thing as a ukulele cover, or there are very few. There are very few Hawaiian songs that are mainly played from the beginning. From the beginning, they were played mainly on the ukulele. Okay. But for the most part, even the word cover doesn't apply to jazz. It's called standard, and it's very, very difficult to tell when a song becomes standard. I say that some people call standard every song that they haven't composed. The way I see it, not every jazz song becomes so widely played that it's a real standard. Some even songs by John Coltrane, since he wrote so many, John Coltrane, Duke Ellington, he wrote so many songs. There are some minor songs that are not really standards. Okay, not every jazz song is automatically standard. So I think that when you call Over Me ukulele cover, you're a damn fool. I'm sorry to say that. You don't know. You don't have no knowledge of jazz and of words that we use in jazz. Okay? We use solo and not riff. We use obligato and not riff. Riff is used mainly for blues. Sometimes some Kansas City style, like Count Basie, they use riff, but a riff is mainly something that is repeated, is very easy, and it's bluesy. Okay? Some things that I see that call riffs. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da 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 da. That's a riff. That's a real riff. Even for not a real bluesy song, but it's very repetitive. It's very easy, and you can do on the spur of the moment. People can hear it, and as the song progresses, goes ahead, people join the sentence and becomes 2, 3, 4 people. Sometimes it's harmonized. So starting from society, I came to this. Diladi, that's Greek. Diladi means that is id est. Ciò è. I've been the butt of many jokes because when people don't understand you, when people cannot accept that somebody is a loose cannon, is a maverick, goes against the grain, upset the apple cart, make waves, rattle the cage. That's beautiful language. You have a lot of idioms, and I know more in English than I know in Italian. When you do that, people are bound to react, for the most part, in a bad way. They cannot accept it. That's par for the course. When I have a group about tenor guitar, which was born to be tuned in one way, and I say, oh, let's keep, for the most part, the instrument, the posts about the original tuning or the standard tuning, and let's say keep 25% about alternative tunings. That makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, people want to approach an instrument, they want to know what is the generic, standard, common, widespread tuning. You cannot have an instrument where there is no core tuning. I know the way it's tuned to ukulele, I can tune it another way, I can tune it fifths. But if I want to call myself a true blue ukulele player, I should know G, C, E, A. Like a guitar player, E, A, D, G, B, E. If I cannot play this tuning, I'm not a real guitar player. Okay, it's a long video, but it's quite interesting.